Hi, Greg Parsley, Superintendent for the Vincennes Community School Corporation. Shorter message this week, but some of the things that I certainly want to address. I'll start with e-learning and the packets, as we need to certainly provide some type of engagement between the students and certainly that connection to the school. This week is a required e-learning week, or beginning today, Monday, March 30th, and that will continue through the rest of this week. So Monday through Friday of this week, required e-learning. We need all of our students engaged in some type of learning activity. The teachers have provided or have made opportunities available. In terms of packets, which pertain to our elementary schools and our middle school, those packets can be picked up beginning this morning at 9 a.m., lasting until 12 p.m., and then also from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Middle school can be picked up at the middle school, Tecumseh, Vigo, Riley, at each one of their elementary sites, and then Franklin Elementary will be picked up at Washington School. And we will look to continue that again, 9 to noon on Mondays, 5 to 6 in the evening on Mondays, for those of you who need to pick up the packets. The high school is more truly embraced in the e-learning. We've got videos online that explain that process and so forth, but that is a required assignment this week. If students have issues when it comes to the e-learning or the packets, every one of our teachers has an email. We would ask that you start with those teachers in communicating. If you're having an issue, maybe it's a question with a problem. If you're not getting any results, then move to the administrator. And if you're still having issues, then at that time, go to the VCSC helpline. But we would ask that you use that VCSC helpline as the last resort when it comes to the e-learning or packets. Beginning next week, or Monday, April 6th, we will change the way we are doing e-learning to a degree. We will go Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, reserving Monday and Friday for our teachers and staff to not only prepare, but to also look at the different assignments that have come in, use that as a catch-up. Now, students could certainly still use that time if they need to also catch up, but the required e-learning will be on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and that begins next week, which technically would be Tuesday, April 7th. We will continue that model through the remainder of April, and then we will reassess at that time. As it pertains to food distribution, we will continue with that program on Mondays. Last week, we did over 9,500 meals in one day. We certainly thank our folks at Sodexo. I thank our VCSC volunteers who have also helped to come in and work with that program and getting things packed on Fridays, and then also helping on Mondays as we distribute. We do the curbside pickup. In addition to, we're doing delivery for those hardship cases. I thank many of our bus drivers who have stepped up to help us with our delivery system and to be sure that we're taking care of that. The last items that I have are simply kind of those disclaimers. I know some folks have gotten tired of hearing it. I know some have started to make fun of, but when it comes to that social distancing, I don't know that we can say that enough. There's a reason why that we have stay-at-home orders, and within that we have the social distancing, and that social distancing has now been mandated through April 30th, just simply keeping their distance. With that stay-at-home order, we need folks to stay at home. We realize that that may not be for all situations. In some situations, folks have to work, that they have essential jobs that they need to carry out, and we thank them for having to do that and to get whatever job that they need to have performed. Last item, simply be sure that you're continuing to wash your hands. And I guess I'll add one more thing. I made mention of it last week. Predominantly, I'm speaking to our students. I know that it would be real easy to look at this time and think it's an opportunity to run around, to go out, play. You want to go visit friends, you want to go do things. This is not the time. It's not a vacation. It's not an extended break or anything of that nature. Unfortunately, it is that time where we just need to maintain our distance from each other. To some degree, it's that isolation. And I think if we can do those types of things, then we will get through this hopefully sooner rather than later. Hope you'll be safe, be well, and I'll see you next Monday.